Hi party people, I'm Sunny. I'm a highest path guide. I talk about the beauty of life. I talk about addiction recovery, and all of that good stuff. So today I just want to ask you this question. When was the time when you felt like you lost yourself? Because what comes naturally with being a human in this realm, in this day and age, in the system that we have built, is that we are children. We, for the most part, even if we have shitty childhoods, okay? Even if we have shitty childhoods, life is still better. Life is still kind of good, right? Because we are children. We run around, we play, we're being taken care of for the most part. We're free. We just get food and shelter without having to think about it. We, for the most part, we don't have any responsibilities. We live day by day, right? We don't have to worry about the future for the most part. And then at some point we get conditioned. We get conditioned this whole time, but at some point we reach this point where we suddenly start to think about the future, where we suddenly start to worry, where we suddenly think about, okay, shit, like I'm going to be an adult one day, and then I'm going to have to pay bills, and I'm going to have to go to work. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm going to survive by myself, right? All of these things. And usually it's around that time when I would say is when we lose ourselves. Not all of us, not everyone, but we definitely, for a lot of us, we lose this part of ourselves that's like just free and happy to be alive. That was the case for me anyway. There was a bunch of shit that happened in my life at this time anyway, but I think it very much ties in with the school system. The school system is just so fucked up and stupid, and so we have interest, right? We have so many interests. Like we like doing a certain thing because we're all unique and we love certain things, right? So I love this, you love this. Maybe we love the same thing, who knows? But everyone's interested in different kind of things. And then when we go to school, we suddenly are supposed to be interested in things that we're not interested in. Or we suddenly have to just in general have to put our focus on work. We have to put our focus on, okay, shit, how am I going to be able to pay my bills in the future? How am I going to support myself in the future? We start focusing on money. We start focusing on practical things rather than following our joy of life. And so we get scattered, we get fragmented, we no longer are in the flow. Because we start to think more logically, rationally, okay, this is what I need to do in order to at some point be there in order to do that, right? And so we get out of the flow. And that's what I consider to lose yourself. Because to be in the flow means to be in alignment with your unique essence that you as a soul inhabit. Because again, everyone is so different, everyone is unique, everyone has their own flow. Everyone has their own unique way of what they would enjoy most in life, what their highest alignment is. So let's say you're a musician and you grow up playing the guitar and your flow is playing the guitar. Your flow is being a musician. But then someone comes in and says, no, you need to be a financial advisor. So you run out of time to play the guitar because you have to study to become that. So you put away your guitar, you give up on playing the guitar because someone told you, or you think, oh, you have to be a financial advisor in the future. And so you have to study for whatever degree you need for that. And you no longer have time to play the guitar. So you put away your flow. You put away the things that make you happy. You put away your highest excitement. And you focus on the thing that you don't even want to do, but which is smart to do, which is logical to do. So you can then later pay your bills and you can earn a lot of money so you can support yourself so you don't die. But this is where this shit happens, really. Because if you just had kept playing the guitar, you could have become an amazing musician and maybe definitely have an amazing career in playing the guitar, being a musician, have a lot of success doing that, and also potentially becoming a guitar teacher, help others with that, because that is your highest alignment, that is your flow, and you're so good at it, you're excellent at it, right? You're just a master at playing the guitar. Even if you're not already able to play the most complicated pieces, but you would get there if you just kept going. But this is where so many of us, we just at some point give up on our dreams. We at some point just give up on doing the thing that brings us the most joy because of, oh, we have to think about the future, right? We have to be smart about this. We have to be rational about this. We have to fit in the system. And also, there's so many musicians out there, right? There's so many people playing the guitar. Who are you to be able to make it in that department, right? But this is where our thinking goes wrong. This is where we lose our power. This is where we lose our zest for life. This is where we lose our spark for life. Because this is where comparison starts. This is where the odds come in, right? What are the odds of me making it? Fuck the odds. Because when you remember the truth that you are creating your own reality because you are God in a human vessel, and that you're infinitely powerful, and this is your reality, you created whatever you're seeing right now, you created this video. So it's your world. You are the master of your own reality. You are the main character of your own reality. And when you own your power, then you know that no one is better than you. That when you are in your power and you remember your power, then you know that you can make anything happen. You're powerful enough to be the best in your reality. And then it just has to be this way. Because whatever you say goes. Whatever you decide happens. But at some point, we become so disempowered by the system because we start comparing ourselves to others. We start thinking about odds. We start giving our power away to other people because we look at other people and we're like, well, this person over there already plays the guitar so much better than I do. So how the fuck am I supposed to be better than this person? How am I supposed to make it when this person is gonna clearly get the job? This is where our thinking goes wrong. This is where we're going to get sucked into the field of fear and comparison and logical thinking, which is not really logical to me, because the only logic there is to me is that you are inherently powerful and that you are the creator of your own reality. So it doesn't make sense to me at all to give more power to other people than you give to yourself. But that's the thing, we don't get taught this, right? No one teaches us that. We're just being sucked into the system, and we're being told and taught, well, you have to work hard in a field that you don't want to even work in. You have to force yourself into a certain direction in order to make it, in order to be better than someone else, because you have to, the survival of the fittest, right? Which is such bullshit. It's such bullshit. You are always going to be the fittest. You're always going to be the most powerful in your reality. There are infinite realities. There are infinite possibilities. So you are the observer of your own reality. That's who you are. You are the observer. So whatever reality you observe, it's up to you. But we're being told and taught that at some point you just observe the reality where you are mediocre. We are not good enough. At some point we learn this whole thing, well, we're not good enough because this person is better, blah, 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 because we look outside of ourselves. We're not being told and taught that everything starts within. And then we're being told we're powerless, which is not true. That's why I'm recording this video. You are not powerless. You are very fucking powerful. You're infinitely powerful. This is your reality. You're the creator of your reality. You're the master of your own reality. You are the main character of your own reality. And that's where you can take your power back. If you feel like you lost yourself, and this was my experience, I always subconsciously felt like I lost myself because I lost that power. I didn't lose it, but I observed that I lost it. I always was connected to it. We are always connected to our power. You are connected to your power right now. You always have been. You have never really truly lost it. But at some point we start observing that we lost our power because everything around us is reflecting back to us, is bombarding us. The system is bombarding us with the idea that we're not good enough, with the idea that we're not gonna make it. Dreams don't come true. That dreams only come true for a small amount of people, which is not true, because we are living our dream. Every single person watching this video, we are all living our own dream. We are currently dreaming. So this is my dream of my life, and you are dreaming your life. So your dream always comes true, because you're in your dream, you're dreaming your dream, you're creating your dream. But you being sucked into the system telling you that in your dream you're somehow not the main character, that somehow other people have more power over you in your dream. How does that make sense? Other people only have more power over you in your own dream if you give them the power. So I'm recording this to remind you to take your power back, to remember that you are the creator of your reality. You are God in a human vessel, and you are dreaming right now, and you can do and dream whatever you want. And you can make yourself the main character once again. It's never too late. And you can still do, no matter how old you are, you can still absolutely do whatever brings you the most joy, because this is your highest alignment. This is your flow. Your highest excitement, what you want to do, what feels good to you, what you don't want to stop doing. That's what you're meant to do. This is what your soul is meant to do in order to have your most fulfilling life. So I'm so fucking done with giving people outside of myself more power over me than myself, because I'm this powerful. I can give power to people, circumstances, whatever the fuck. I can do that because I'm the most powerful being in my reality. Why would I give more power to other people, circumstances, whatever the fuck? I won't any longer because I have taken my power back. And that is a wonderful experience, let me tell you this. I'm having a lot of fun creating my own life. I've never loved myself more than I do now. Life just becomes magical. Life becomes easy as fuck. Everything just always works out for me because I say so, because I decide so. Because it's my reality. Why would I make things harder on myself? I no longer have to make things harder on myself. I was so sucked in this conditioning of despair, struggle, fear, and the whole thing of not being good enough, not feeling good enough, of feeling like being myself, my unique self, my highest joy, that wasn't enough. At some point, I feel like we all learn that. At some point, somehow we learn that we are not good enough the way we are, that who we are as a unique soul, as a unique expression, that's somehow not wanted, somehow wrong, and not good enough for what? For the system. But you, the way you are, whatever makes you happiest, your unique expression of who you are, that's what's going to lead you to your highest fulfillment in this life. And that's what I wish for everyone. Because if we're all in our highest fulfillment, in our highest joy, in our highest alignment, where we're just truly happy and fulfilled and abundant and free, that's obviously when we're all gonna be super fucking happy. And when everyone's happy, everyone's happy. Isn't that what we all want? So I encourage you to remember who the fuck you are, which is God in a human vessel. I encourage you to remember, I'm here to remind you how powerful you are, how beautiful you are, and to take your power back and to start creating again. Start creating your own life, because you can. And I mean, you're always creating your own life. It's just, are you aware of it? Are you aware of what you're creating? Become aware of what you're creating. And whatever you don't like, change it. Do the things that you love doing. Come back into the flow. And if you need help with that, I offer private sessions where I can help you to remember what your flow is, to spot the blind spots within yourself, the limiting beliefs that keep you from aligning back with your flow. And I just wish you the most amazing, insightful day. Take some time to sit with yourself and think about, hey, what is it that makes me actually truly happy? When was the last time you truly sat with that and truly understood, hey, this is actually, whatever I'm doing right now is not fulfilling me. Or this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Why am I not doing it? It's probably because of limiting beliefs that you think you can't, which is bullshit, because you can do anything. I truly mean that. And I say that because, I mean, I healed myself from 20 years of addiction. And that was over 20 years of feeling disempowered. That's why I'm here now, to remind people of their power, because I took my power back. And if I can do it, so can you. Right? I know you've heard this many times before from other people. They say, well, if I can do it, you can do it too. But it's because it's the truth. Okay, I'm hanging up because my foot fell asleep. Okay. Yeah, I'm sending you lots of love and a remembrance of who you are. Speak soon.